Hello and welcome to What's Next. I'm your host Matt Brading, and this week it's Games Week.
The AI is obviously a lot better in this. It's going to prove a lot more of a challenge, probably a lot more of a challenge for you at the moment.
It's because the AI is improved, it's not because of me. It seems a lot like a classic Halo game, I guess, which is good because this is the first one not developed by the original
Bungie, yeah. This is actually being developed by 343 Industries, which is a subsidiary of Microsoft.
Grand Theft Auto 5, a new trailer has been released, and it's been revealed that you can play as 3 characters this time, whereas the usual 1. Now, Dale, you always get to the edge of the seat whenever we talk about this, so why don't you start?
Well, I'm a big fan of the Grand Theft Auto games.
And they've announced like the map is going to be like the size of GTA 4, GTA San Andreas, and Red Dead Redemption combined, which is like huge. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. Right, so Dale, you ready to catch?
See if we can do this.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
All right, so Modern Warfare 4 in 2013.
Same.
You see, that would be my doubt about Les Mis, because I think it's an audience has really loved the film, but I think if you look at it from a critic's point of view, there's too many little mistakes along the way that sort of unthread it a bit. I guess like the 2 that I've seen off that list are, well, Les Mis. What else have we got? Life of Pi. I went to see. Now I thought that was a good film, but I can't comment about it being Best Picture because I saw it in French and I don't understand French.
Why?
So,
were you in France?
Yeah, I was in France.
I always thought you were bilingual for some reason.
I'm not bilingual. Our director's bilingual, but not me. Oh. But yeah, so we went to see it in France.
It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It looks good.
It's got a good twist at the end.
Yeah.
Other countries, like Israel, sometimes releases films before the US.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have thought that, but
maybe the US think Israel's like a test bed for films.
Yeah.
Like they have real good taste in films. So.
Yeah, they do.
Like, oh, we've heard the Israelis don't like it.
Just throw it out anyway.
Lenny goes to Ray's club to sit down and sort it out.
Yeah.
It doesn't end up that way.
You got a nice contrast here as well between like the black suit of the bad guy and then like the white shirt of the good guy. It's almost like chess pieces.
It's a funny coincidence, but I first met the actor who plays Ray in a short about chess. So
okay.
So called The Game. So that's how I cast him for this role. He was that good in the short that I cast him for the role of the chief bad guy.
Now joined in the studio by Mike and Adam. Adam's performing for us this week, and Mike, you are the studio manager of Phoenix Records, as we just heard on that BT.
Yes.
So you're going to talk to us a little bit about our subject, which is digital distribution. Because what I wanted to ask, we've heard a lot about Phoenix Records actually on our last 2, on our Music Week and on our first special week. Yes. But how is it that Phoenix Records actually get people's music out there into the real world?
Now, we bring in internal, external artists, say like Adam, for example, and we record a couple of his tracks, so an EP, 2 to 3 songs.
Well, I guess that's your biggest challenge, I guess, is attracting, like, because video games has gone very commercial, like, of late. So, like, what are you including in your game to try and attract people to it? Like,
I would say, actually, indie games are coming back. Garage games that used to be back in the day.
You'll now have 2 minutes to answer 3 questions. You should know what they are, but I'll repeat them anyway. Why do you want to stand? If you could change one thing about being a student at Stafford University, what would it be? And finally, what can you offer that no one else can? Is the timer ready?
It is.
Okay, great. We've also had Loving the Manifestos, some great candidates. It's good to hear that you guys are enjoying this, enjoying it to hear what the candidates are saying. One person has tweeted, "I love you, Matt Brading." Thank you very much, I guess. I'm on What's Next every Wednesday, so you can keep tuning into that. And finally, we've had some great and valid points being made here. Glad to see the candidates care. I think we probably all agree with that. Thank you for sending in your comments to us. It's now time for our last candidates in today's show.
It's just a popularity contest, and anyway, I won't win without a big campaign team.
Knowing lots of people or having a big campaign team doesn't necessarily guarantee you success in the elections. There are a lot of things that you can do to help convince people to vote for you, including going out and talking to them, speaking in lectures, handing out flyers, putting up posters, using email and Facebook, and plenty more.